The company Roche Innovations presents you with the energy source of the future. In fact, we are trying to make something better out of our world. Our parent company is not called Save the Planet for nothing. During the production of electricity with coal power plants, the environment is heavily polluted. Exactly the same applies to electricity production through burning of refuse. The dangers of operating nuclear power stations and the resulting nuclear waste can hardly be assessed. And even during the production by so-called green energy sources, in some cases, more CO2 is produced than can be avoided in the process. Roche Innovations has developed the KPP kinetic power plant to production readiness, setting a milestone in the process. The kinetic power plant, a product in which fossil fuels no longer need to be burnt, no oil, no gas, nothing at all. Therefore, there are no emissions being pumped out the back, and we have no problems with CO2. The result is that with this technology, we can really achieve the energy reform that we read about in the papers all the time. And this is really possible with the state-of-the-art kinetic power plant. With the implementation of the new 100% CO2 neutral technology, the environmental pollution that is being caused by the power plants that are currently in use can be stopped. The kinetic power plant consists of buoyancy tanks that rotate constantly on a chain conveyor system within a pipe that is filled with water. The rotation results from the pull caused by one half of the air-filled containers, which, upon being pushed underwater, strive to get back to the surface again. The filling of the containers with pressurized air takes place at the bottom of the shaft. There, the compressed air is forced into the containers via a valve system, thereby forcing the water out of the containers. The air-filled containers force their way upwards, resulting in kinetic power, which via the chain conveyor system is transferred to the generator via a shaft. The generator in turn converts the kinetic energy into usable electric energy. The energy required to run the power plant is significantly less than that which is produced by the generator. In this process, the basic laws of nature are utilized. The development team was made up of the best scientists and technologists worldwide, who all fought passionately for the development of this green method of energy production. We began working on it 5 years ago, but we also had our fair share of setbacks, which is normal in development. And now we have reached the point where we can begin with the marketing. The advantages of the KPP power plant summarized: can completely replace any existing power plant, delivers electrical power at a stable frequency 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, can be operated independently, which means it can be installed anywhere in the world, regardless of heat, cold, damp, air pressure, altitude, or any other influences. Does not burn fossil fuels like oil, gas, coal, wood, nor any other renewable sources. Produces no waste, is 100% CO2 free. 100% green, therefore no danger to people, animals, or the environment. Space requirements of up to 90% less than is required for conventional technologies. Operating costs are far less than with any other types of power plant. Decentralized, thus saving up to 90% of the old classic electricity networks, as well as the newly planned ones. The once continually growing costs of electricity can be drastically reduced in the medium and long term. Everyone who has seen it and begins to understand and recognize it is unable to sleep peacefully for 2 or 3 days, because it results in such a positive bursting flow of thoughts that one simply can't help imagining what the results of solving the entire world energy problem could be. The latest research from the DK, that is the KPP 60 kilowatt power plant configuration, has once again given our kinetic boosting power an impeccable function and the continuous surplus of freely usable electrical energy.
El 15 y último es el proyecto de resolución por el que se otorga el permiso para generar energía eléctrica a Roche Latam México SADCB con una capacidad total de generación de 7.42 megawatts mediante una central a base de energía cinética ubicada en Los Cabos, Baja California Sur, con una inversión de $18 millones. Es todo.
Muchas gracias a la comisionada Ramiro. Comisionados, están a su consideración los proyectos antes referidos. Los que estén por la afirmativa a favor de manifestar.
Riders on the storm.
De acuerdo.
Riders on the storm.
Sí, señor presidente, los 15 proyectos.
Into this house we're born. Into this world we're thrown. Like a dog without a bone, an actor out alone. Riders on the storm. There's a killer on the road. His brain is squirming like a toad. Take a long holiday. Let your children play. If you give this man a ride, sweet family will die. Killer on the road. Yeah. Girl, you gotta love your man. Girl, you gotta love your man. Take him by the hand. Make him understand.